Hola, soy Leah. Hi, I'm Leah, and studying Spanish at Ithaca College really contributed to the core of who I am today. I was able to live in Vecinos, which was a Spanish-speaking dorm. We had cooking nights and dancing nights and nights where we only spoke in Spanish, and we'd see Spanish-speaking plays, and we'd put on our own plays in Spanish, and it was a really supportive environment for me as a Spanish major. My classes were also like enlightening. We had Spanish conversations so we could practice our fluency in grammar classes, and just the ability and the access to the liberal arts curriculum at Ithaca to take other classes. Like I took Italian as a second language. It's my favorite language in the world. So studying Spanish really afforded me these opportunities. After leaving Ithaca, I had friends who studied abroad at the student ambassador, with the student ambassador program in Madrid, Spain, and they told me about it. And so I also did the same. And while teaching in the public school system as a language ambassador, I was able to study Spanish por mi cuenta and to become more fluent, and that was because of this strong base that I had gotten at Ithaca College. I also met my forever family, my forever friends. I sang with the gospel choir called Gospel Factory, full of Spanish people, and we traveled all throughout Spain singing gospel music in Spanish and in English, and we went to like Televisión Española, RTV, E1, stations that in Telecinco, stations that I watched in class at Ithaca, and then here I was with these amazing people singing on TV. It was just like mind-blowing. I remember I sang background with a flamenco singer named Pitingo, and he would take flamenco and música negra, which is African-American music, and fuse them together to make soleria. And it was just remarkable to be a part and to be in that space, and just something that I didn't know that I needed and didn't imagine would happen to me through studying Spanish. I also met my husband in the train station, Nuevos Ministerios in Madrid, Spain. We had a destination wedding in the Dominican Republic where my family came, and from the US, and his family came together to create this tradition and to create this legacy. Our children will be biliterate and bilingual and bicultural. I have a nephew who attends a bilingual daycare, so we've established in my family that this new generation will be bilingual and bicultural, biliterate. After living in Spain, I moved back to the United States as a bilingual education teacher in the public school system in the Bronx, New York. I taught fifth graders for 3 years, and we really talked about bilingualism and biculturalism, and we do all of our subjects in Spanish one day, all of our subjects in English the next. We talked about translanguaging and code mixing and code switching and advocating for all dialects and all versions of the Spanish language, one not being more important than the other, and that came from my linguistics class at Ithaca College. So Ithaca really set my life up to go in this really beautiful way that I had no idea that it would go. I am now an actor in New York City and singer. I hope to be able to draw on Spanish in my acting. I know that I will be. And in music, I definitely access the language. Here at home in the Bronx, I speak English 96% of the time because my husband is Spanish dominant. And we have some future business endeavors that we want to work on, and those will also be Spanish dominant. So consider Spanish. Speaking Spanish has also given me street cred. So if you want some street cred, or if you just want to be more inclusive and more loving and a soldier for advocacy and compassion and acceptance, definitely consider studying Spanish at Ithaca College. It will attach to your life as is and kind of ride with you and navigate you in ways that you can't even imagine. The ways in which your life will go. Strongly consider it. Like, I am so different, thankfully, because of it. So yeah.